Good evening, I'm Mike,
I'm Neil.
and this is the enemy bios for World 1 of Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's Island. And up first,
We have the Shy Guy.
Shy Guy. He's,
He looks,
not in a lot of Mario games, but great.
I'm going to say he looks depressed in this image. But
He looks kind of depressed in most of this game.
yeah.
So, I mean, I guess shy and depression go together.
Yeah.
Sort of, in a way.
Originally Mario Bros. 2, brought him back for Mario World 2.
He is a great guy. Maybe a wizard or something.
Might be a wizard.
Yeah, I like him.
He's doesn't have any eyes, but that doesn't keep him from walking around,
And yeah,
living his everyday life.
next
All right, next up.
is the Chain Chomp.
Chain Chomp, a big enemy. He's very big.
And in this game, he loves to jump. He likes to jump in other games. He's always bouncing.
Yeah.
But he loves to jump
I
in
think
this
he
game.
doesn't quite understand how gravity works because he always just falls right through.
Well, he knows how. Yeah, he doesn't. He underestimates gravity.
Must weigh several tons.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Yeah, well, it's weird too because he has to jump in a new spot every time. Well, no, they keep going through the same hole, so they make a hole maybe, and they just continue to.
Do you think he just chomps or does he eat and swallow? Does he have a digestive
They
system?
they definitely chomp later in the game.
They're chompers.
They're chompers.
Speaking of chompers,
Ankle biter, one of
these
the
are ankle
greatest
biters.
chompers.
These are
in the
pretty
game.
good.
Yeah.
They in this game they have they're caught in little dandelion wisps, and then they land on the ground and they become their own.
Right.
And they can actually walk in this game.
They actually don't need bees to pollinate them because
True.
it's sort of the cave winds
Yeah.
are a good.
But I'd have to say at the end of the day, they're just young, hungry little go-getters.
They're sort of romantic in a way because they're always together.
They are together. That's true.
They form lifetime bonds with their mate, and they're almost unkillable. So they're strong, fast, hard. They're the barnacle of a Yoshi cave. Any good Yoshi cave will have them.
Okay. Next up,
we got Bashful Bert.
Bert the Bashful.
He's crazy.
He's got a big nose. Kind of reminds me of, in this image, Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy.
Now, I hesitate to get too juvenile, but he might be touching himself.
I think he's warming his hands. It's a cold morning.
Yeah. He's warming his hands, but on,
Just
which is fine. I mean, every guy does that,
on his thighs, that's all.
Just saying. But I
Big
guess,
Red.
spoilers, you'll find out because, let's just say, wink, wink, his pants come off. Ladies.
He's a shy guy.
He's not a shy guy. Moving on, we've got Flower.
This beautiful flower.
He inspired an entire Sony franchise. That's how powerful Nintendo is. He's pretty good. He has no hesitations to just let loose.
Red
you know
cheeks. Red cheeks. Yet another bashful enemy.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
When you stomp, he gets real riled up and very
he
excitable.
collapses.
Yeah, but he just
Yeah.
it's good. He loves it. But they're constantly regenerating. He's
That's
like
true.
a Master Chief. His health regenerates.
True. Yeah,
so
that is true. That's he's
so
definitely
I think
got a lot.
Inspired a Microsoft game as well.
Halo, which actually launched Xbox, and now Nintendo's probably kicking themselves because
Why didn't they make regenerated health for Mario?
Because now Xbox 360 is very big, and the Wii is. I don't know much about the video game
We'll find out
industry.
when it comes out. Moving on to Stilt Guy.
He's a lot like the Shy Guy, except he has access to these stilts.
As in, he's a shy guy.
He's yet another Shy Guy. This one is trying to compensate for his height by putting on these stilts. But I think he forgot that dinosaurs can jump. And by that, jump on top of him.
It doesn't impede very much on Yoshi's actions. But he doesn't look as scared, so because he's a little higher in the world, a little more confident.
Yeah.
He's really got a step up on the other shy guys. Moving on.
Also, big blue shoes. Moving on.
Well, the big blue shoes are supposed to be kind of like a mockery of Yoshi. Maybe that's what it is, because Yoshi has big red shoes.
Maybe he killed the Yoshi and took the shoes, and now those are the
I
stilts
haven't looked at the sprites, but do some Yoshis have different color shoes?
I'm sure. Yes, they do.
Wow.
I don't know for sure, but I'm
definitely-
90% sure.
I don't know for sure, but yes.
Yes. I'm
Moving
very
on.
confident.
Fuzzies.
Moving on. Fuzzies, these things.
Are crazy party goers.
Yeah, they have ingested so many extracurricular drugs that they have actually become extracurricular drugs themselves.
Yeah.
And they float around. They're so high that they just float around. Yeah. And if you even touch them, if you come in contact them, you will trip balls.
Yeah, you'll never.
But I will say it's kind of fun.
I mean,
Yoshi loves it.
You got to try it. You got to let loose every now and then. I think it's like 2 times in the game. So give Yoshi some credit. It's not like he's a druggie.
Be responsible though, because you do have a baby you have to take care of.
It's true. There's 8 worlds.
8 worlds.
Probably 8
no, there's
stages.
6 worlds.
6 worlds. That's probably 6 years of Yoshi's life, and he only partook in this endeavor twice. That's okay. Let loose, Yoshi.
That's pretty good.
Go hang out with the fuzzies every now and then, but make sure
that makes him like
nobody calls the fuzz.
Makes him like a B- parent.
Yeah.
Give him B-.
Yeah. Well, right now, a B-.
Okay.
We'll see what else Yoshi gets up to.
Okay. And finally,
we move on to the head honcho of World 1, which actually sort of the least inspired looking creature in the game.
Yeah, he's
I don't know who kinged him.
Blob.
Maybe this was before, when elections weren't just like a lot based on looks and karma in a presentation, and it's like, he's a really great speechwriter. He has really great values. He can really bring to World 1 what World 1 needs.
He's kind of the Ditto of characters, as in they were like, draw a shape.
As in, he's not really like Ditto though, because he doesn't really do anything.
He does even less than Ditto does. Ditto does one thing, which is replicate. This guy
breaks
actually
apart.
Also he duplicates. He does. He kind of duplicates.
Well, it's more of a meiosis. What do you call that?
Yeah. So you're saying this is like trying to teach a science lesson?
Yeah. There's some sort of
myopic or meiosis.
Yeah, there's some sort of mating
metaphase
that some creatures actually do, where they break into 2, and that's technically. But we're dummies, so
So his name's Slummo or Sluggo or something like that.
Slummo, Jellybean.
I just looked.
They call him Jellybean.
He's just a big Jellybean.
They call him Jellybean. That's his nickname. His name might be Slummo, but they just call him Big Old Jellybean. And that's World 1.
That's the NMO bias for World 1.
World 2, we'll see you next time, and wish us luck.